what is the corporate purpose of your family? One of the best things that I heard a while ago, somebody was talking to me about, the day that I get married and everything. And what he said to me was, make sure that before you get married, you have a vision and purpose for the family that you're going to create. So that way the person that you bring into it knows what you're trying to accomplish. What's the purpose of your family unit? What's the purpose of your work unit? If I got any entrepreneurs in the building, what's the purpose of your entrepreneurial endeavor? What's the purpose? What is the reason that it exists? That way, when there are others who become a part of it, the corporate purpose is established. Corporate purpose. Okay? The reason for which this collective has come together. Corporate purpose. This allows you to know when certain people don't fit within the corporation, the team. Okay? If the purpose of our greeters team is to make people smile when they walk into these doors, you know if the one who don't know how to smile is good for that team. I mean, come on, let's just be honest, right? Some people just ain't got the personality, and that's okay. Because they don't fit within the reason for the team's creation. Okay? Corporation, the team, all together. Now, here's what leaders have to be able to manage, though. Okay, y'all ready? Teams have a purpose. That's corporate purpose. But teams have to manage something else on their team, and that's something called individual purpose. Individual purpose. Individual purpose is not the purpose of the whole. It's the purpose of the one. Meaning that not only this team has a reason for its creation, but this person has a reason for their creation. There's a reason this person exists on earth. And as a leader, I have to be genuinely curious about that for two purposes. Number one, if I'm a leader, leadership is influence. I heard John Maxwell say this one time. He said leadership is influence, but it's not just random influence. It's influence towards something. Because if you're not moving in any direction, it's not influence. I'm not moving you. So what am I moving you toward as a leader? My conviction is that all leaders should move others toward God's original design for their life. Meaning, if I'm not helping you get closer to the purpose for which you exist, I'm not leading you, I'm using you. I'm using you up. I'm using what you can do for me. I'm using what you can do to accomplish the corporate purpose. But have I gotten you closer to your individual purpose? So leaders have to be genuinely curious about this. And the reason you have to be genuinely curious about this is because if I don't help you get closer to your individual purpose, you'll become something cancerous to the corporate purpose. Because every time you show up, you mad, disgruntled, can't get along with nobody. I'll do it, but I don't want to do it. So you can't do well your corporate purpose if you're not stewarding individual purpose well. And I would also say this, the first individual purpose as a leader that you must steward is your own. You need to know what it is. You need to know why you exist. Because if you don't know why you exist, you'll spend your whole life getting used up in ways that don't fulfill you, but that frustrate you. And at the end of your life, you're going to be asking yourself the question, what was it all for? So if you don't know what yours is, it's going to be very hard for you to help steward someone else's. So you need to get curious about your own purpose. Then you need to get curious about other people's purpose. What is the purpose of the one? And then here's how they go and fit into the corporate purpose. Okay, are y'all ready for this?